What's up, everybody? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. For this Tuesday, October 7th, 2025, I am your host, Russ Williams. I'm so glad you could be here, ladies and gentlemen. Transition Army, I know you could have been anywhere in this world today. I know you could have been anywhere in this world today, but you decided to be here with me. And I appreciate that. And more importantly, I appreciate you. So, welcome to Transition Tuesdays, my good friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have an action-packed show once again, but before I start the show, I'd like to state my intentions. My intention is to give you the opportunity to laugh, smile, think, and engage in honest conversations about your life's transitions and beyond. So that is what we do here on Transition Tuesdays. And what we also do is give you soul claps for making it here today. Got to give you the soul claps for making it here today. I know you got busy schedules with families, friends, loved ones, but I'm glad you made it here with me each and every Tuesday here on Transition Tuesdays. So I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. So let's get started. And as you guys know, when you guys check in, I will call you out. And on the check-in today, we got my mother-in-law, Miss OD, is in the building. What's going on, Miss OD? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, man. We got a newbie to the audience, which I love and I adore. So this is great stuff. Great stuff. So let's get started, guys. In transition news, LeBron James had another big decision to announce on this Transition Tuesdays. And like I told you guys, it always goes down. Something always goes down in the Transition Tuesdays. But it turned out to be an ad. Let me explain a little bit about this, okay? So LeBron said, this fall, I'm going to be taking my talents, sounds familiar, to Hennessy VSOP. Even the wording he used in that announcement mirrored how he announced that he was going to join the Miami Heat 15 years ago. So he said that like 15 years ago, so it's kind of a little play on words on that. So the company Hennessy announced that it will be releasing a limited edition orange bottle featuring LeBron James's name on the label and his signature crowning, when he does the crown, signature crowning gesture on the bottle as well. Now, Hennessy has gone on to say, it said in the release announcing this move, they are saying, I quote, when LeBron's first decision marked his pivotal career move, that was his first decision he made 15 years ago. This second decision celebrates a creative reunion and shared cultural legacy. So this is what Hennessy is saying. This is what LeBron is doing. We all of us, I guess, in the building thought that this was going to be a move about maybe LeBron announcing this will be his 23rd and final season in NBA, but he didn't do that. So this was like a promotional tour, ploy, doing this. So I got to ask you guys, Transition Army, are you okay with this big decision ad stunt? Are you okay with this? Are you okay with this decision? This second decision that was bestowed on us today, big publicity stunt. Are you guys okay with it? I like to know. I really like to know, man, if you guys join us. And also join us, we got Miss Felicia. Mrs. Sweetness is in the building. What's going on, Felicia? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you for the compliment, too, about how handsome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Also, we got in the building, we got Cliff Moore. Philly's finest is in the building. What's going on, Cliff? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, guys, again, I'm going to ask again. Now, are you guys okay with this decision that LeBron James has made about Hennessy? This is his big decision, okay? Are you guys happy with that? Are you guys happy with these ploys and, publicity stunts? And it reminds me, I got to go back. I got to tell you guys a little story, okay? Story time with Russ, I guess. It reminds me of when I used to work for Johnson's. I worked for Johnson for 15 years as sales rep. And I had a little promotion going on in which I said, hey, look, guys, if you buy one class ring, you get one ring free. So that was a promotional deal I was doing. And, people loved it. The students loved it. The advisors loved it. But the parents, not so much. And here's the reason why. So when I had this promotion, I gave them the class ring. They ordered the class ring. And I also gave them a ring pop, okay, symbolizing a ring, like I said in the promotions. Parents didn't like it. They were appalled by this. Some threatened me to, sue me with the Better Business Bureau about this. You say you're giving out free rings and stuff like that. Yeah, I said that. Yes, a free ring, not a class ring. I said when you order a ring, you're gonna get one class. When you order a class ring, you're gonna get one ring free. So that was like a publicity ploy, which I did. A lot of people didn't like that. So I wonder if a lot of people are liking this LeBron James publicity stunt with this ad in the place. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's LeBron, come on, man. What are we doing, man? You know, and also, man, does this publicity stunt, because it's like a publicity stunt, does this tarnish his legacy? Does this tarnish his legacy? I know one thing it does tarnish. It tarnishes his pitchman legacy about, pitching products, like the GOAT LeBron, Michael Jordan. It tarnishes that legacy. It doesn't tarnish his basketball legacy, but it tarnishes that legacy as a pitch person, a pitch man. You know what I mean? For all his products that he has, sneakers and the whole nine. It tarnishes that. It's kind of whack. I think it's kind of whack personally, but again, that's just me, just seeing how you guys think about it as well. But and again, so when he does announce his retirement from the NBA, is he going to do it like a Tim Duncan, just like retire, no fanfare, which I highly doubt with LeBron James? Or is he going to have the retirement tour like Dr. J had, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had? Is he going to do that as well? I'm sure he's in that vein of doing that. So this might tarnish his image in that, and he deserves to have that, retirement, party all throughout the league, having his numbers retired in Cleveland, Miami, and the Lakers as well. He deserves that tour. He deserves that tour. But with little stunts like this, come on, man. LeBron and my Mark Jackson voice, man, you better than that. Come on, man. So we'll see what goes on with him. See what the deal is. As Cliff says, time to pass the torch. But who's the next? Who's the next? I like my man Edwards, Anthony Edwards. I like him. I like Wemby and San Antonio Spurs. I like these guys as well. Yeah, it's a lot of people up. They want that torch, Steph is going to be retiring soon, too. Guys like Kevin Durant, they're going to be retiring. It's going to usher in the old, in with the new, and it's going to be recycled like that, you know what I mean? So LeBron, man, no need for the gimmicks, man. You tarnishing your stuff. We was all here for the retirement party and the whole nine. So, and we're going to get that eventually, too. I would imagine we're going to get that eventually. It's probably going to be this year as well. Guy now has nothing else to prove. So, I think he should do that as well. He should definitely do that as well. So now, hey, guys, I want to transition to this particular story. This is a crazy story, man. I got a lot to read on it. And again, I want to get you guys' thoughts, but let's transition to this story. A former NFL quarterback, Mark Sanchez, gets into a dispute with a 69-year-old truck driver over a parking space. That leads to Mark Sanchez to be hospitalized with stab wounds. Man, now here's how this went down. Man, so Mark Sanchez was in the Indianapolis last week to work as an analyst for the Fox News broadcast of the Indianapolis Colts versus the Las Vegas Raiders game. Okay? Sanchez, keep in mind, 38 years old. 38 years old, right? Was running. He was seen running in an alley near the Indianapolis Marriott downtown. Like running laps, wind sprints in an alley. When he approached a 69-year-old man who worked for a company that exchanges commercial frying oil and was parked in the loading dock area of the hotel. Now, Sanchez said, he came up to the man and he told the man, hey, man, you can't park here. Like he worked for the Marriott. I don't know what he was doing, but he said, you can't park here. And then a video shows Sanchez approaching the 69-year-old man's truck, and he begins a conversation with the man. The older gentleman says Sanchez smelled of alcohol and was slurring his speech, so he's like disoriented, okay? So now, the 60-year-old man, just follow me, guys. I know this is a lot, but just follow me here on this story. The 69-year-old man also says Sanchez climbed up into the cab of his truck. So not only he was doing wind sprints, now he's having a conversation with this man. So now he decides to climb up in the cab of the truck, got down from the truck, the cab of the truck, and proceeded to grab the older man, throwing him up against the wall. Now, after this incident, the 69-year-old man pepper sprayed Sanchez. After this encounter, pepper sprayed him. And then when Sanchez continued to lunge towards him, so the pepper spray wasn't enough, okay? The older man pulled out a knife that he had and stabbed Sanchez 2 to 3 times, allegedly 2 to 3 times, causing him to fall into a nearby dumpster. Man, the 69-year-old man was quoted as saying, "This guy is trying to kill me." Now just imagine that. A 38-year-old is attacking a 69-year-old, doing wind sprints, damn, in the alley. Okay, let me continue now. The older 69-year-old man, he suffered permanent disfigurement. Okay, you saw the pictures. Oh man, it's gruesome. Loss of function, other physical injuries, and emotional distress and other damages. Now, Mark Sanchez, this is important here too. Okay. Now, but I think, this allegedly, I think it was a little bit more than alcohol, okay? But Mark Sanchez later told the detective that he could barely remember anything from the incident. He couldn't remember anything from the incident, and that he did not know who it involved or where or when or where it happened. Totally lost it. Man, whew. Man, not my experiences, but I'm just saying people out there, I seem stronger than some alcohol, okay? Finally, after being stabbed, Mark Sanchez was formally being charged with 3 misdemeanors. So not only is he in the hospital, he's being charged with 3 misdemeanors. First one is battery resulting in injury, public intoxication, and unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, him climbing into the cab of the truck. So he's being charged with this. So not only, he does all this, now he's being charged with a crime that the guy is bringing forth to him. What in the hell happened here? What is going on? This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Mark Sanchez, 38, going against a guy who's 69 years of age. And what's the code when some people say, look, yeah, I'm going to fight somebody who I can beat. You just never know what people got on them. You just never know. Really crazy, man. So, and Mark Sanchez, he does a good job on Fox, as an analyst, an NFL analyst. He does a good job. But again, that night, I don't know what is he working part-time for the Marriott, the security, saying this guy shouldn't park here, doing wind sprints. What is he doing? Is he getting ready for the network, for the broadcast? I don't know. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely insane. I don't know what's going on, but, we'll see what's up, man. We'll see what's going on. Again, like I said, Sanchez in the hospital. He was in critical condition, too. So this old man, he had the pepper spray in one hand, then stabs him with another. You know what I mean? Hey, this guy was prepared. Maybe this wasn't his first rodeo. But this is crazy, man. So we're going to stick around and see what goes on. You know what I mean? And, man, this is really terrible and really disturbing. But we'll see what goes on, man. We shall see what goes on. This place is the butt fumble that Sanchez is known for. Now he's gonna be known for this. Oh my God! And as the people might say in football, man, NFL, he played for the Jets. Man, same old Jets. I don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army. Hey, man, if we were able to make you laugh, smile, and think during this broadcast, my good friends, you have accomplished something major today. So celebrate your victory. Celebrate your victory. Do it. Do it here and do it now. Alrighty? Selecta. Let's go. Hey. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition on. Hey, I want to thank you guys from my bottom of my heart for you watching Transition Tuesdays each and every Tuesday. Okay? You can watch this show and our past shows on our YouTube channel, Transition Tuesdays. So please make sure you like and subscribe before you leave the channel, okay? Also, if you haven't been following me, you can follow me on Instagram at Russ Will Transitions. That's Russ Will Transitions with an S. You follow me, you got my word, I follow you back. Okay, also you can check us out on TikTok at Russ Williams 11. That's Russ Williams, the number 11. Okay, we're having a lot of fun there, man. We are having a lot of fun as we do in each and every Tuesday on Transition Tuesdays. Major shout out to our corporate sponsor, Sweet Candy Cafe, home of Southern Sweetness in downtown Lumberton, North Carolina. Show's about to end, but after the show, make sure you go to sweetcandycafe.com to order your confectionery goodies. Your taste buds will thank you. Miss Sweetness thanks you. I thank you. It's going to be celebrating 13 years of existence. Man, some business don't last 13 minutes. 13 years, what an amazing accomplishment. Shout out to you, Miss Sweetness, on doing that, man. SweetCandyCafe.com. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, as we say in parting, happy transitioning, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care, everybody. God bless.